Brandon Rogers. I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps.
My name's Sean McNabb. I actually come from more of a corporate background. And I thought I had it all together until stuff started just dropping out from under me and things just stopped working. My mind stopped working, my body stopped working. I was in pretty bad shape when I got to meet Rob and the rest of the crew with Rite of Passage.
My name is Rob Boyle. I'm the developer of Rite of Passage Therapy. I'm also a disabled veteran and also a retired military member from the Armed Forces. I've had a lot of friends that have experienced the different traumas that war has presented to them. I had to develop a model that would serve the 65 million people that are untreated.
Everyone can relate to a dog and a cat and whatnot. Not everybody has a horse. So being able to be around a horse environment and kind of relate to them, it's something different.
My name is Sarah Pearson, and I started working with Rob last year. This is Quiz, and Quiz was donated to the program not that long ago. Quiz used to be a former show horse, which can be very tough on a horse.
I like taking a person to where they can connect to an animal that's had similar symptoms as they do, and they can now they don't have all the focus on themselves, but they can project their feelings of what they're going through through the horse.
You can see that the horse has stresses and anxieties, and you can kind of relate, their behaviors to what you're doing, and they're not even talking, they're not even using language, so you can see what their behaviors are and how they're reacting. So I think you kind of relate to that, or at least I can kind of relate to that, and kind of put, my feelings and my stresses and anxieties to what they're going through. And
getting to understand the story behind the horse, which I really could relate to in a lot of the cases, drew me in and in a lot of ways distracted me from my own issues. As you'd see the horse work through the issues, I had the opportunity and I would feel that same thing. It was like, man, it would start to build some hope.
It's not like traditional therapy where you're going to go in, you're going to talk about your problems. You don't really talk about your problems. You kind of just sit back and watch what Rob does with the horses and how he can get them to demonstrate what their problems are and what their anxieties are. And then you kind of get a sense of, okay, so I'm not in my traditional therapy program, I'm not having to talk about it, but I can relate with what I'm going through, with what these animals are going through.
And they have this stigma about sitting in an office, talking to people and going through stuff. I had great experiences with that myself, but I think being out here, just outside, being around the horses and that, you don't feel like you're going through the same stuff.
Hopefully this program will show other veterans that, there is a resource out there besides just traditional therapists. There are other people that are going through what you're going through.
It's a wonderful feeling to be able to help them, and they fight for our country. They put their lives on the line. I can't imagine coming back, from war, from seeing all the things that they see and experience, all for us. And so to be able to give back is wonderful.
It's the most beautiful feeling in the world to be able to not only help animals and stuff through their anxiety and giving them a better life, but helping a soldier, helping a veteran, a wife, a child. There's no greater feeling in the world. It's just so heartfelt, and I got the best job in the world.